Hi everybody, my name's Carol and I'm from the Carolyn Nussbaum Music Company. For this week's Friday Flute feature, we're going to talk about the Trevor James Fanfare series. So in this series, there's two different flutes that we're going to talk about today. The Fanfare 1 and the slightly more advanced Fanfare 2. So these both can make really great step-up flutes for the developing flutist, for students particularly. But they sometimes get overlooked, just they're a little bit tougher to find, but we do carry them here at the Carolyn Nussbaum Music Company, and I think they really sound great, so let's check them out. So I purposely picked two flutes that had the exact same specs for easy comparison today. Both flutes actually come standard with the split E mechanism. See that little arm right there? That makes those awkward high E's a little bit less squawky. And then the Fanfare 2 actually comes standard with the C-sharp trill key. This is the Fanfare 1 I'm holding in my hands right now. And this one, on this flute, it's an option. So this particular Fanfare 1 does have that C-sharp trill key there, which is really nice. And the really awesome thing about both of these flutes is that on both of these flutes, you get a sterling silver head joint, and you get gold plating on the lip plate, the crown plating, and on the interior tubing of the head joint as well. So what that's going to do is give you a lot more resistance, a little bit darker, more mature sound for a lot of people. So it can be a really different and really great choice for a lot of flutists. So I'm going to start with the Fanfare 1, which is this one right here. So the primary difference, really the only difference between these two flutes today, since they both had that C-sharp trill, is that the Fanfare 1 has a silver head joint and plated body, which saves you a lot on cost, whereas the Fanfare 2 has the sterling silver body as well. So I'm going to play just a little bit of the opening of the first movement of the Prokofiev Sonata, and I hope you enjoy this flute. So now I'm going to play the same excerpt for you on the Fanfare 2. So like I said, the only difference between these two flutes today is that this one has sterling silver tubing throughout the flute, whereas the previous flute only had sterling silver head joint, whereas the body on that Trevor James Fanfare 1 was silver plated. So that's going to give me a lot more resistance. For a more advanced player, this could give you a lot more growth room. So, hope you enjoy. Enjoyed this little demonstration of the Trevor James Fanfare Flute Series. These are both really great step-up instruments for the developing flutist. The Fanfare 1 gives you a really nice, robust sound, even without the silver body, because you've got that little bit of gold plating up there in the head joint. It can still give you a really beautiful tone and still keep you kind of in the middle of that intermediate flute price range, which is really, really great. And it gives you a significant step up from a student flute. The Trevor James Fanfare 2 gives you the silver body and thus a lot more resistance as well. So it gives you a much more mature sound and tone without pushing you into that handmade flute price range. So also a really, really great flute at the price that it is. So I highly recommend checking out these flutes if you're looking for a step up flute, whether you're a student or if you're someone who just needs something that will give you a better tone quality than what you've been playing on. I highly recommend you check these out. If you want to try them out for yourself, check out the description below. You'll find our contact information. Go ahead and give us a call, send us an email, and we can get these flutes on trial with you as soon as possible. Make sure to like and subscribe to Carolyn Nussbaum Music Company and enable those post notifications. Thanks for watching and have a great Friday.